Hey guys, welcome to the Ferika podcast. Today, Ramadan has ended and alhamdulillah, Eid is upon us. I hope you guys all had a blessed Eid and you made the most of the month of Ramadan. We just reflected on us for, I think it's the last night of Ramadan, and we just spoke about our last journey. Last week, we went to Sydney and we spent 48 hours there. Lakemba Market, we went to like 6-7 mosques. We really connected with the brothers there. So we spoke all about that. I hope you guys do enjoy the episode and we'll see you guys soon.
Thoughts on like if you compared Melbourne and Sydney, like do you prefer Melbourne? Because obviously we've been there.
Also,
like,
lose those hoodies. Lose those hoodies, bro.
ASAP.
You look like big. You look like
ASAP.
You guys don't know fashion.
You look like
Which
big.
hoodies,
You
which
look like big babies, bro.
You know, mashallah, the brothers, like they wear the 3/4 hoodies.
like the hoodies.
No, 3/4 hoodies.
They're similar to
Like
hoodies, bro.
thobe hoodies or whatever you want to
Yeah.
call
Oh,
You know which ones are
I
the
know,
hoodies
yeah.
that, but they get 3/4. Every second guy in Sydney wore it.
Yeah.
And then I asked him, I
That's
said,
a
what's this? He
stinker.
goes, it's the 3/4 hoodie abaya. I said, what are you
That's
talking
a
about?
stinker, bro. Sorry, go ahead.
Now, I just want to touch on now with Sydney. Did you see how, 'cause we obviously, as you guys probably know, we just went Sydney last weekend, but did you see how different it was where people, their main sport was rugby? Like,
That's
I've
so
never been in a
weird, bro.
conversation here and someone
Yeah.
goes, hey, did you watch the game?
Yeah.
Or watch the thing of the footy match?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I didn't watch it. And they're like, yeah, the Dragons did this. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I guess I support Sydney Swans.
did someone have a conversation with you at rugby?
Bro, everyone, like, we saw rugby jerseys at
Yeah.
the mosque.
Was
And
it
then
market,
people were actually
yeah.
chatting like, yeah, the rugby game this week. And I'm like, I've never actually been somewhere and someone brought up rugby in
It's
Melbourne.
like it's like the pubs as well. You know how like you go to a pub here, not that you would go to a pub, here,
that was a bad segue, okay?
but like the pubs have got the big TV screen so you can see it from the outside. Yeah.
You started.
It's like
What a
the guy that
vibe.
asked the chef the question. You know when he fell over and he ate a whole shawarma and water. You're gonna do one of those.
Is it still
It went in the
How did I
microwave.
get here?
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, the pubs in Sydney, yeah, like you've got rugby playing from the you can see rugby being playing from the outside. It's like,
The one next to the car park where Lakemba Night Market was.
yeah. And I was like, what? Rugby?
How did this guy remember as well? How did this guy remember as well? These two are stuff.
Hey, it takes one
We
Iblis
live
to
above
realize
at the
another
window
Iblis.
Subhanallah. But it's so different, man. Like you don't realize that we think like Melbourne and Sydney very similar. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But they're actually very different.
It's
First
an
of
hour
all,
flight difference.
Sydney is trash, bro.
I'm not good.
Oh, was your
I
first
mean-
ever time, yeah?
This is my first ever
First
time going
time,
to
yeah.
But
Sydney.
you were there
yeah?
24 hours. You didn't get the
Yeah.
next 24 hours was actually a nice
Now, when I
feel.
say trash, I'm not meaning like first of all the food was amazing or everything like that, yeah. But I'm talking about like just the way that the city is structured, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's almost the way that I feel like, yeah, especially when we were traveling and you remember how like calling shotgun whoever goes in the front or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, you remember one of the last like car rides where like whoever wants the front can have it. I'm shotgunning the side back seat, yeah. But it feels like the city was built as they were deciding it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh cool, we'll build something here, or we'll add this road here or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like
There's no structure at all, bro.
there isn't, bro. And like you go to Melbourne City and there's like everything's built like off blocks. Like there's a corner, you can turn there and that, you
Yeah.
know? But everything over there is straight, you know?
We only were Western Sydney, like majority of the time.
Mm.
We went to the city for like what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We didn't actually go and see the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of reserved about how the roads look.
Yeah.
Western Sydney, wallah, they put you in
Next,
a.
I think next time if you drive,
Yeah.
you drive like Ali,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you probably know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he
Take
haram.
back
He's
his
on you,
No,
bro.
but that's why you gotta have maps on 24/7.
He's good, by the way.
Ali,
Like, yeah, like on the driving side of things. Like, bro, half the time I wasn't even
I think
navigating.
he had some experience. We
Yeah,
did-
that wasn't my first time, so I can't.
Nah, as in like some people, when you're navigating and you're directing them, you have to tell them in the aura, you're
Yeah.
blamed on it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, I did nothing and this guy never said nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like, I could have missed like 10
He was
turns
probably
in a row.
cussing you out in his head, bro.
Bro, it's Ramadan, yeah, so he's probably right. Everything's going in my head.
Cussing you out, bro.
Mm.
He doesn't have the energy to express it.
None of us did.
But it was nice seeing the Sydney Opera House, the harbour, because that was the first time I've ever seen
Yeah.
it, you know? It was almost like, you know, that fob person that comes to Australia for the first time. They're like,
For people that don't know, we arrived 10 p.m.
yeah.
We went out, went got camel burgers at the Camel Market, we chatted about, and then 2 a.m. we're like, what should we do before Tahajjud, before night prayer? And we drove to the Upper House, 2 a.m.
Yeah,
That's,
Like,
that's-
proper, yeah.
honestly, that's probably the best like decision to do for the first time going because
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
empty. No one was there. It's beautiful, silent.
Mm.
It was a nice walk, man.
And it was spontaneous. And on top of that, it started raining as well.
Mm.
Wrong decision to thingy.
No, it was good. Honestly, it was good. But I reckon the highlight of the place is the food and the people.
Yeah.
Not all the people. Some of you are real spastics, but the rest of you, honestly, the boys that we met, and then also the people that we actually like encountered at the mosque and stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That were actually
The brotherhood. I think we went in Ramadan there, so you got to taste it. And feel.
100%. Like one thing that I noticed as well was the Islamic community is a lot more developed than our one is. You know what I mean? Like for example, like they've got structure. You and me, when we went there, yeah. Shout out to Sheikh Shadi for saying salams and then just moving a traffic cone. But still love that.
We'll take it, bro.
I'll take it still, but
Yeah.
but like the way they've structured the place and they've kind of created some sort of like establishment of like a basis or like a foundation for the future. Like we met that brother Anas. I was also top bloke, mashallah, and he was telling us how the way he's a part of the. I don't want to say the grooming process, but what's the word that
The
he said?
development.
The
Yeah.
development
Yeah.
For
Helps.
for people to come in for the future.
Yeah.
You or me.
There's a lot of young. As
This guy's trying to play on it, bro. It's
Yeah.
you or me.
it just like we hear Hoblos, and he
Yeah.
tries to like make these guys realize what life's really about. This a lot of the other brothers that you and me try to do very similar things, but more on an intimate level.
for sure. Too.
Yeah.
And they all kind of like they take pride in their community, you know.
Yeah.
Like the boys that we met, Abdi and Jibril.
Mm.
Not so much Jibril. Jibril's just down for vibes, bro.
Yeah, man.
They're all mad kids. Yeah.
He's
He's a legend.
Yeah.
But
But
Abdi took a lot of pride in you and me, always
Yeah, shout
suggesting
out.
that
Yeah.
go there. It's like the place to be.
we
Shout out to
we went to like 6-7 different mosques, and we kind of got a feel of each of it. And then whenever we asked about it, it's like, yeah, we're going you and me.
Yeah.
And that was like, it was a big community thing. Well,
Yeah.
that was a big highlight, just kind of getting a feel of the brotherhood. How about, was the other highlights?
yeah. Oh, mate, two smoking Arabs.
Whoa.
High quality.
Listen,
stuff.
I don't
Can
know.
we just have some pictures in the video for people?
Oh, brother, hey, we put the video in there of us eating the food going off. But honestly,
Wallahi, Sohail did not miss with that. Wallahi,
that was my little brother, man. Shout out Hamuda, man. Shout out Hamuda.
Legend.
Mm.
Yeah, but honestly, that was probably the first 10 out of 10 burger. And that has actually made me look at every burger sideways now.
Different, bro. Different.
Every burger
I think the
I've had
burger was the
since-
best thing from there, though.
Yeah, bro,
gonna say.
100%.
Yeah,
No, no, not the
But
burger,
it
the
depends
meat
if you're,
itself, bro.
Yeah.
if you're a meat guy or not.
Explain what the burger was.
Just continue,
Pause.
continue.
I know what he said,
Yeah.
man.
You said that, I said pause to him on the episode once, and then he said, hey, grow up. The episode.
No, no, girl.
He said something, he's like, grow up or something. And then the boys came up to me once, and they're like, bro, the way that you suck off and shut you there, they clipped it. So now I refrain from saying pause in an episode.
I'll say it.
Sorry, continue. The meat.
Yeah, like what were we saying again? The burger was, I don't know what the grading system is for Wagyu beef burgers, or so just Wagyu in general meat. 9+ grade is probably the highest possible marble score, whatever it is you can get. See, I'm using technical support.
He's
Marble,
convincing
I'm
me
talking
right
about
now.
a granite bench top now, bro.
Connoisseur.
Yeah.
But honestly, the quality of that burger, the flavors that we had in there was some kick of spice, and then there was some sort of like savory, there's saltiness, there was a bit of pepperiness to it, bro. It was,
And the thing is, everyone hypes Camel Burgers, and we all loved it. Camel Burgers is 8, 9. We smashed it every night. We went 3 a.m. for Camel Burgers. I think we smashed it. But this burger
oh, baby.
is better than Camel Burgers.
Hey, let's,
Yeah, that was
let's go in order. Let's start with, we'll go with the camel, and then we'll go to the two smoking, because it's a bit all over the place, yeah?
But I want people to understand, like, when they do
Yeah.
go, get Camel Burgers.
Yeah,
But
100%.
you have to try this burger too.
Yeah,
though.
hey,
Yeah.
sorry, what was his name again? Abdul. No, it's not Anas, the guy we met at the mosque. The brother that owns the Camel Burger stand. I know you're never gonna watch this, but anyways, well, I apologize. We were supposed to come back and interview you, but the Kang, bro, Brownie World.
There's always the next time. You see that coming.
Ahmed's burning behind the camera.
Yeah, no, bro. Honestly, like after eating the two smoking Arabs burger, it's like I actually can't talk to you about the Camel Burger anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Camel Burger was
Someone
nice.
said
yeah?
to me, bro, let's go to iftar at let's go iftar at Fats, like fried and tasty. I said, bro, I'm good. How the hell can I go to fried and tasty after I've had Wagyu beef, bro,
Yeah.
in Sydney, and the burger slaps? And on top of that, the Camel Burger prior to the night before, like, man, the stand's different, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that was amazing, bro.
On top of that, you know what I love the most about the Camel Burger, yeah? Because obviously, like, everyone's told us, like, Lakemba, you're going to wait 2-3 hours. And then we went on the day, or the day before, we're talking about Ahmed's like, we'll all split up, we'll go different lines and all that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
45 minutes.
Or else we'll be there for, like, the whole night. And then, like, obviously, we didn't know what place we're going to start with. So, like, all right, bet. We walked around for a little bit. Then we decided we're gonna go with the camel burger. And the guy, you know how he just chucked the camel burgers at
Yeah,
us?
bro, he's just
Yeah,
there
that
doing
was
this.
so sus.
We're like,
I thought I'm getting catfish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
this is what I had to do. Like he just gave it to us. And then the reaction that we all had at the same time, wallahi, I will never forget that.
That'd be dry as then. Alright, so obviously we're coming down to Lakemba to try some camel burgers. That was the #1 thing recommended. So we're gonna give you a review real quick, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta talk up. You know they can't hear you, yeah?
Talk louder.
Is it? It doesn't feel like. And the cheese bangs. And the meat is.
But it feels so light, like even chewing it, it's not like. I'm not even chewing it. It's
What do you reckon?
The cheese combination is hectic.
Yeah?
Hey, my parents went wrong when they said camels go off.
We all took a bite. Poor Ahmed was still recording.
He had to wait his turn.
It didn't make sense, bro. Even the buns were melting.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was
but because
nice,
everyone,
man.
like everyone that went that week, and we knew that went, they're like, yeah, I waited 2 hours, I waited 1 hour, and then we went there and it wasn't too late.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
boom,
yeah.
we smashed all of it.
The rain was
And-
on our side, bro, because it was
Alhamdulillah,
raining. I
yeah.
think everyone was gone.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
night.
There
The
wasn't many
second
people
night,
that
did you remember the second night on Saturday night? How busy was the line?
Yeah,
packed, yeah.
That was one of the longest lines I've seen.
That was insane.
And I'm like, you're
crazy.
wait an hour and you come back.
Did you guys wait in line for another camel that
We
night?
came back. We
Yeah,
came
we
back
came
that night, and bro, there was no one there. Well, we had a laugh with the guy. And
We actually got
everything.
lucky, so we just waited.
Again for the second night.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
only had it later that night, and then it was the same instance like the first night, where it's
He
just
started
like,
handing it out. Yeah.
We're like, damn, okay.
Well, honestly, that was
Yeah.
That camel.
Quality.
Look, honestly, man, looking back, obviously we're in Sydney 48 hours, but because it was over the weekend, it's just brotherhood and food.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Seeing a different community.
Yeah, like that type of year, like you went at the time to get brotherhood and good food.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The rest of the year, it's not something I'd like.
Yeah.
As in,
Sure.
like, because, you know, just the feeling of Sydney. Like you said, how quick it is, fast paced, how everyone's like a dunya focused and stuff.
But I'd actually like to know if it's like just us because we're from Melbourne, we're a bit more intriguing than the usual Sydney goer or whatever it is, or is it because like they actually genuinely treat the brothers there the same way? Because I'm thinking if we go there and we're just an everyday
A
Sydney
local,
bloke,
yeah.
a
Yeah.
local, do we get the same treatment from everybody?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I get that feeling sometimes when you're not from the area. They kind of be like, oh, you're from here, you're from there. Let's take you here. Or like,
Love, yeah.
it's more of
Yeah.
a like conversation starter. If you're local, yeah, whatever.
I didn't even think like we were that different. Like we rocked up, they're like, "Fuck, you guys are so relaxed." Huh?
Yeah.
But it's 5 a.m.
We're just sleep deprived, bro.
They're
Well,
like,
we're taking the mickey out of people, man. I felt bad. we just, you know, we were on a couple hours sleep.
"Hello,
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
say random stuff, man.
Some people with low sleep were like
Yeah.
different.
They couldn't
Yeah.
keep up sometimes, bro.
I kind of had a bit of gauge on my social awareness, but like I kind of let it go when he was already in the
Yeah.
Ashraf already led the way. I was like, you know what, it's my time to sleep. I come out the back.
But what you guys think? Because I remember like the last couple of years, everyone always said, I want to go, like everyone in Melbourne wants to go to the Lakemba Festival. They see the TikToks, they see the vibes. Did it build up to the expectations? Was it better, worse? What shocked you? Like what, you know, now reflecting on it.
Honestly, like the second night was much better than the first. The first was raining and whatever, and there was no one there.
Mm.
But I don't know if I'm down to wait in lines for that long, bro.
Ah.
Just to get things that I could have got the next day or the day before.
Or later on
half
in the night.
time, you know. If you're going there, probably smarter to go during a weekday or something. Not have to
Yeah.
punch on if everyone for parking spots.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And
Shout out to NZF for the
one
parking.
thing that I loved there, wallah,
Force that park.
but then we got stopped by Terrorism Act of 1934.
That guy was strange,
That
bro.
bloke, yeah,
Bro,
he
tell the
put,
story,
bro,
He
tell
was
the story.
like, he was panicking, bro. I don't know exactly what he said because
Nah, tell the
I was
story.
driving, so he was the closest to that.
I rolled the window down because we just finished parking. So we had just parked in that area. Yeah, it was like a back road area where it's supposedly out of bounds for people.
Yeah.
We were telling him we were going to NZF.
Or NZF workers or something.
yeah. And then like the first time we went there, we pulled up and we could sit there. No one had a problem with it because we're parking in the middle of the street. We're parking in a normal parking spot. Anyway, so we leave to go. Where did we go? We went to go get a coffee or something. Yeah, and then we
Yeah,
came
to the
back.
bakery.
That same spot that we were in, it's like this guy was like, "You guys he's not gonna punk me again, bro." There was, those barricades.
Yeah.
They had the whole barricade in the spot where we parked.
No.
You know, like that big concrete slab
Yeah,
barricade
there was no
thing.
chance. The guy wasn't budging.
Wait, while the car was parked there or when you guys moved the car?
No, so when we came back to enter, because they got to move a cone for us to go through.
Gotcha. Oh, he put
there's
a-
a
he-
side street.
A concrete slab now.
In the area that we were parked.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
basically like, so this was the car that was in front of us. We
Yeah.
parked behind this car, yeah? The barricade was here. So he's got a big fat barricade there that's concrete. So,
you
it's
can't-
not
no
like, hey,
parking.
just move it.
Because I can't do
This guy
nothing.
gonna get a crane. Yeah, no, the
Tell him,
guy who
bring
was
that
there, bro. That was the funniest thing
Yeah.
Who
ever.
mentioned
I
terrorism?
go, hey, cuz we can go back to. Oh, sorry, cuz we can't let you through. Like, why? Oh, terrorism.
He was mumbling his words.
Oh, and he said that
No,
with a
not
straight
as we were
face.
leaving. Not as we were leaving. No, he said it to my face, bro. Yeah, that's why I was
I
laughing.
think
I
he
was
meant to
like,
say terrorist.
I was like, bro, do you know who you are?
Yeah.
Hey, you look, he meant to, didn't he?
Like he was mumbling his word, bro. He didn't even know what to say. Like he just because he wasn't budging,
Yeah.
he didn't know what to say. So I think he just mumbled
He's probably
it.
never
There's gotta be this.
he probably never seen so many Muslims in one place too,
It's like
bro.
stuff these guys, bro. I'm sick of them.
Hard, man.
It's been a long week.
How about you boys with the
Too many
Lakemba?
Islamics.
The Kemba.
Yeah, you were there twice too, so
It's interesting how like the locals give mixed opinions on the market because I feel like if you're going every day, then it can become like, oh, it's not really worth your time. But if you go on the weekends, man, it's actually nice, bro.
yeah. I think like what we heard from a lot of the mosques is they don't recommend locals to go to the market at all because it's just a distraction. It's 30 nights, people are there until suhoor. But I think for people from Melbourne, it's a good experience to go to. But it's like you said, if you go and it's really busy, you'll go there. You don't know anyone. You just walk up and down the street for a couple times, and it's like I'm gonna wait in line.
Yeah,
Like it's a bit like it's just food options. It's nice, but you don't know anyone.
yeah.
So we literally walked up and down. We're like, what should we do? Because we don't want to wait in line. So we left. And then it's like it's limiting, you know. And there is camel burgers and a couple other nice stuff. It's good to go once or twice, but it's not like after an hour and a half.
It's like it gets like
You
I've
get-
already seen up
get
and
the
down the
vibe,
street.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
The gist.
Get the food and then
Yeah.
get out. You know, that's
Yeah.
how it was.
But one thing that did shock me, because obviously we went to a night market here, and you boys went as well. I thought hearing stories about the night market, it's going to be like mixed. A lot of young people, guys and girls chatting, people trying to pick each other up and stuff. I got zero of that feel.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say it's a haram place and stuff. It's the only thing that I saw was it just takes you away from the remembrance of Allah.
Yeah.
But some people playing Quran and stuff, but no guys smoking.
That
like,
guy's
I,
staunch, bro.
I didn't see guys and girls mixing.
Bro,
like-
that's playing the Quran like.
mashallah.
This guy going Kanefa going hard. The other guy's playing sort of Baqarah, bro.
That was loud, bro.
Yeah.
Like on purpose.
Yeah.
A good choice of recital, by the way.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Mashallah.
Continue,
But I just
sorry.
didn't get that feel.
Yeah, I get
You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
as in, it was more family centered. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be like young guys. You know what I mean?
Do you reckon it's because our
Bro.
mindset? Sorry, sorry, sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Do you reckon it was because our mindset? Because we were just like there.
Now, I was there to analyze, like to get the feel of
Okay,
it. It's
yeah,
Saturday
yeah.
night. It's actually nice weather, and I wasn't seeing like the mixed vibe and the this and the
All that.
guys. It was actually like
True.
Yeah,
Family
yeah,
centered,
occasional, but
yeah.
it wasn't as in your face as we thought it might have been.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's actually I was impressed with
because
that.
we hear Sydney's off the rails, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
You
it wasn't
don't-
even that bad.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Alhamdulillah, but
Do you reckon Melbourne could have something like that? Obviously, they've tried it with like HOIC and all that kind of stuff, but to the scale that
I don't
Sydney
think
pulled
so.
it off.
get it out of a car park, bro. The HOIC's got it in a car park.
Mm.
Come on,
Yeah.
cuz.
I think Sydney, or like
Those
what we
dudes.
learned, you probably know, everything's in the west.
Mm.
Like pretty much all the Muslims are in the west. Here, the Muslims are spread out. Alhamdulillah, we have mosques everywhere. So where are you gonna pick it?
It'd have
Imagine
to
there's
be
one
north.
in the
Yeah.
southeast, or there's one in Thane. I'm not gonna drive there,
Yeah, yeah.
but there everyone's 5 minutes away.
I reckon Melbourne could do something like the Liverpool market. You know,
Yeah,
the
the
where,
Liverpool
where
market's nice.
Two Smoky Arabs were.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
bit more like.
In Docklands or something. You know
modern
where
It
they
type
gave
the-
you Dockland vibes.
Like
Yeah,
Graceland.
it did.
Yeah.
Is it Graceland?
Yeah.
Graceland's nice too, but the one in Docklands, you know the one they did for Chinese New Year, next to Crown Casino.
Okay.
Why not, bro? Go get
true, yeah.
go
Could.
do a couple rounds on the slot machine and come out and celebrate Ramadan.
Mm.
Make some dough. You can give them more to donate.
Or a lot of people can go there and resist the urge to go into the casino and they get more good deeds in Ramadan. It gets
Sure.
multiplied.
That's good. Yeah.
It all works out, bro. You're
There's
winning.
no
you're
shaitan
winning
too,
in
so it's
general,
like
bro.
double. It's
high
like
risk,
boom.
high reward.
High risk. No, you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Which one did you prefer, by the Liverpool or the Lakemba one?
Liverpool.
Liverpool's nice.
I only liked it because of the relaxed vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
And the older, you know, the oldies that were sitting on the side.
Oh, they
That was
were
the
fun.
funniest
Yeah.
Because the kanafa, yeah.
We're
Or
gonna
they're
clip
playing
that
cards.
video, bro. Hey, that's how to intro something. Subscribe to Rafendicum. Subscribe.
Sister screaming in his ear, say fair dinkum. He's like, fair
For the good.
dinkum.
Deafening right now. I can't hear one thing whatsoever.
Very
When him and his friend starts fighting, bro, that guy had main character syndrome, bro. For 2 seconds, his mate comes and he wanted to be on the camera. Ahmed's trying to record. The other guy, bro, what are you doing? Cause this is my scene, bro.
It shows what happens when there's a camera, man.
Yeah, bad.
I was surprised you got Jade, bro. I was like, oh, beautiful. Let's just take this moment
Yeah,
and try and get something out of it for content.
yeah. And Liverpool was calm as well. That's another thing. Like
Yeah.
Liverpool's a bit more slow and whatnot. Till the Kanafa guys started. So Halen's the what do you call it, doppelganger or whatever.
Yeah.
I bet
Started
it's
going
smaller
down.
too. It's more intimate, and there's places to sit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like Lakemba didn't really have like a hey, sit down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
But it was nice.
And the
I was
ribs.
surprised with also the mosques in Sydney. Just
Yeah.
like they were much smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
Like I really thought they'll have big mosques.
Yeah.
Most of them were very small.
But the what was the one in Gallipoli? The Gallipoli
Yeah,
one.
over
Auburn.
mosque. That's
Oh,
beautiful.
Yeah.
bro.
The
Yeah.
architecture, yeah.
Oh,
It's
bro.
unreal.
Yeah.
All of the architectures were nice, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Punch
The
Bowl was
Punch Bowl
was-
one,
yeah.
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 It's Punch Bowl 99.
Yeah, the 99
Yeah.
The
names.
Kemba was
Yeah.
nice on the outside.
True.
And then you go inside, it's kind of, it's not
Your boy
average.
Ryan started the fight.
But yeah.
All the
Yeah,
vibes.
well, we met some good people, bro. Wallah,
Yeah.
Even Amro, the one that was in, his name's Amro, the one that we met at Lakemba Night Market. Nice guy, Cavatas told us he watches the show and all that.
Yeah.
Do you remember
The
him? Do you
big
remember him? Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
pretty big,
Alhamdulillah.
mashallah. Yeah, like, there was a couple people, alhamdulillah, that were really nice that we met, man. Wallah.
There was,
But-
there was.
Let's end it on this. Sydney or Melbourne?
But then even how
Let's
long's
start
the how long's the ep-
Hey, so we're currently
What?
hiring for a fourth
Yeah.
member of Fair Income. This seat will become vacant real quick. So
Sus will be
Yeah.
moving to
How,
Sydney.
how about you guys
maybe
eat
after
plan?
and Jabril maybe
Yeah, get his dad.
Who's
Jabril.
I'm so confused.
Oh
Give it a
my
chat.
god! Hey, we gotta tell the story. Wait, should we?
What is it?
The coffee story, bro.
What's the coffee story?
Oh, no, they got it.
Please
We've
don't
got video. We've got video evidence, don't we?
Oh,
No.
there.
I should love this one, bro.
This is my culture's coffee.
Bro, if there was a highlight, that was the highlight.
Well, I've never seen anyone say when without saying when, bro.
The guy
This guy said, "Shut up."
this guy just looked at him and he goes. And then Ahmed's like bucking his chest.
Ahmed's fluent in Arabic. Ahmed's fluent in Arabic, but he was not speaking Arabic. Bro. Ahmed is speaking another language.
Well,
Bro.
he's fluent in waffling, bro.
Hey, man, look, because of these memories, this is when like I recommend boys travel
Yeah.
together. Even if it's like 2
Yeah.
days, man. Well, it's a mad experience with your boys.
100%.
Bro, that
Yeah.
trip, that was funny.
Yeah.
Even like going back to what Swahili said about like the people that you meet there. You know when we're at the Punch Bowl Masjid, yeah? You see that little kid that was in the corner that I was chatting to? The one that was just like reading Quran in the corner?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I remember I pulled up to myself, like, what are you doing here at this time? Like, it's like 12
Did you
o'clock.
ask him if you had an older sister?
Yeah.
Carry on.
Anyway,
Because I saw him sit there for a while, bro.
Long enough.
they're going to think I'm moving to everyone's older sister.
It's like what tribe you from?
Hey,
What's
first
your
of all-
comment? What's your comment, bro?
hey, first of all, he was Hamish, bro. He wasn't Somali.
Oh,
Second of
he's
all,
awkward.
Mashallah.
Sorry.
anyway, so he was sitting in the corner, so we're just chatting or whatever. And then after he I think he asked me like he recognized that we weren't from Sydney. I think he got that vibe. And I said to him, bro, like, what are you doing here? Like, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, like whatever. Like, you could be at home or something like that, you know? It's a Saturday. Yeah, like where else? Why are you at the masjid low-key, you know? And he's just saying like basically like I don't have really much anything else to do. So I just here, I read Quran and I say, how long would you stay here? He goes like from like 12 to like from basically Dhuhr to Maghrib. I should have probably asked him whether he stays there like just in Ramadan or whether he's there the whole time. But I was like, whatever.
What's
So
his
beautiful.
Name? What's his name?
Abdul Sabur. I think that's what his
Get
name is.
alive. I love you. bro.
I didn't expect that.
No, I'm joking. You're a good
That's
boy.
a violation.
Allah yataqabbal inshallah. I should be more like you.
Anyway, this is how I remembered his name. So this is the interesting part of the story. So I asked him what his name was. Yeah. And
Yeah.
in Punch Bowl Masjid, it has the 99 names. Okay. And then after he goes, that's my name. And he just like pointed up. I looked up and then after, you know how like the 99 names?
There's 99 names up there. He said, that's my name.
No, because one of the names that he sits under, the place that he sits and reads Quran every single time, is the name that's his name basically.
That's a fake kid, bro. That's an
Sabor.
NPC, bro. 100%. Imagine
Sounds too
that.
good.
I come
Yeah,
every
it
day
sounds
to the
too
mosque to sit underneath my name.
Inshallah.
Allah Mubarak, there's not kids like that. out
Maybe he was
there.
waiting for that moment to be asked that.
Is he imported?
I don't know. His English was straight, so I don't know.
Inshallah.
Mashallah. Honestly, that's
There's
amazing.
kids
Good
out
on
there
him,
like
bro.
that, man. And that's the ones we
Yeah.
have to
It's
protect.
refreshing to see.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
shame.
maybe not. Keep doing your thing.
Allah will
Don't
He's
do
not.
it.
He's not gonna watch this.
Hey, you have a
You're
life,
gonna
don't
find.
worry,
You're gonna
bro.
find
You're
this one
good.
day. Inshallah, you're gonna find this.
Inshallah.
And then if you
Inshallah.
do,
He'll become a
Yeah.
we
subscriber.
love you for the sake of Allah.
Was there, guys, like a lesson or something you took away from Sydney? It's like, hey, I actually want to implement that here. Like maybe it's the brotherhood, like trying to build a brotherhood around a mosque. Maybe it's something else. Was there something you realized, even something you want to avoid because of Sydney?
Come to
Or
the
like even
airport
just
early.
like that lesson of traveling, whatever. 'Cause now Ramadan's ending. It's like, hey, I learned this in Sydney. I want to keep this going.
I think their mindset is just they're very stuck. Does that make sense? Like from what we're hearing from the boys that were from there, the one thing that I didn't like, not that I didn't rate about them, it wasn't them, it wasn't the personality per se, but it was just like there's this kind of like this idea that it is what it is here, and you can't do anything about it, and we're just gonna struggle with that mindset. Like we have to always be consistently busy, and we have to always be moving, and like my stomach is going nuts right now.
I heard that.
But
I think the mic picked up on that. Like,
no, I hope it didn't. But anyways, like what I'm saying is like they were always in a rush,
Mm.
or they always felt like they needed to do something, or they needed to prove something, or they needed to kind of like, oh, everyone hates each other, everyone loves each other. Bro, I'm telling you now, no one actually cares about you.
yeah.
Yeah.
like
you
in
forget
general,
about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like humans in general, we don't care about each other that much. Like no one's ever gonna go home and go, oh, I found this out about Abdi Wali, you know? Oh, today, yeah, I'm writing it down. I'm gonna make sure that I bring it up whenever he opens his mouth. No, bro, no one does that. Just chill, man.
You
Like,
reckon
Yeah,
Melbourne's
that's
a bit more like everyone's a bit more careless around here, in the sense that
no,
like,
we still got our problems, 100%. We've still got like our community issues where people are talking about each other and whatever it is. Still, but like,
bro, you reckon Sydney's got hippies?
Yeah,
like
but then
hipsters?
Yeah, like
It's-
they've got
it's-
like Fitzroy
It's
Brunswick.
areas. We're
Yeah.
taking
Areas
next
from,
year.
they're,
Taking next
they're
year.
not mixed with like Muslim community. There's no such thing as like Coburg
Yeah.
and Brunswick.
yeah.
It's nothing like
They're
that.
very like
Yeah.
Separated.
segmented.
Hopefully,
yeah.
for people that are overseas, would be like, I thought, because they don't really understand Melbourne, they don't understand Sydney. So hopefully, we gave them kind of a example.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
biased,
oh.
obviously, but it's more like just our experiences with going into a city. Because Sydney is not as multicultural as us here. Like
You
here,
reckon? Oh, is it like
Yeah.
in the community?
yeah, the Muslim
Yeah.
community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like 3 Somali guys we met.
Yeah, but then here it's
True,
like,
yeah.
mashallah, there's multiple nationalities that hold quite a big percentage.
100%.
So it's that kind of thing.
You guys have been. How many times have you been in Sydney? Was that?
This is my
Couple
first
of
proper
times.
time.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys been there a couple of times in and out. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on like if you compared Melbourne and Sydney? Like, do you prefer Melbourne? Because obviously we've been there.
Also,
like,
lose those hoodies. Lose those hoodies, bro.
Oh,
Oh, you look like big. You look like
You guys don't know fashion.
You look like
Which
big.
hoodies?
You
Which
look like big babies, bro.
You know, mashallah, the brothers, like they wear the 3/4 hoodies.
like the hoodies.
No, 3/4 hoodies.
They're similar to
Like
hoodies,
thobe hoodies or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
You know which ones are that?
I
The
know,
hoodies
yeah.
that, but they got 3/4. Every second guy in Sydney wore it.
Yeah.
And then I asked him, I
That's
said,
a
what's this? He
stinker.
goes, it's a 3/4 hoodie abaya. I said, what are you talking
That's a
about?
stinker, bro.
Is it meant to be like a modest
And-
clothing
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they rate it. Like every second guy wore it. I was at Preston Mosque the other day, and a brother walked in with that and a bum bag. I asked, are you from Sydney? He goes, no, why? I'm like,
Go
okay.
about your
Carry
business.
And then I asked the guy next to me. He goes, bro, I want to cop one of those.
No.
I said, bro,
No, don't bring
like
that
I don't
over
rate
here.
that at all.
It's a
But they
plain-
rate it because no one wears a thobe and a jumper there. Like I don't know, they're a bit weird, man.
No,
Like
I
for
know.
example, one brother, I won't
Yeah.
name him. He had the bum bag on, yeah, and he forgot the bum bag at the restaurant we're at. Okay, so then
I
we
know who you're already talking
Yeah.
about.
but we had to give it back to him. Okay,
Get your ish together.
so we
Abdi.
opened it to see if it's okay. Why is there PS4 controller in there?
Wait. Why did you look in the bum?
Yeah, bad. That's,
He goes
because
because I asked him like the bum bag said like obviously you wear it.
Did you open it? It was open.
I opened it because to make sure it's his.
I love him, bro. That means he's just down
I'm
for vibes,
thinking,
bro.
like-
Allah.
He's always ready to be invited.
I'm
like-
thinking, are you serious right now?
No one can use the excuse. Oh, we only
Oh,
got
bless
two,
him,
bro. We
bro.
only got one.
You see some of the bug bag, you're always thinking like he's got this or that in it,
You know
but
what I'm
peace
saying?
more.
The police, imagine police officer interrogating him. Huh?
I'm sorry.
You know, go about your business. We're never gonna
Just imagine he was to get decked by someone and they're thinking they're gonna get a big payday from it.
Subhanallah, man.
I think we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Hey, was
Jabba,
it
bro.
PS5 or PS4 though?
I don't know.
So
Oh, you know what? I think
that's
it's still,
yeah, I'd take that then.
Yeah.
That's-
100%.
We need a nice reflection and Eid chat soon, inshallah.
Definitely,
Because obviously
definitely.
this is coming out Eid, so inshallah everyone does have a blessed Eid. Inshallah,
Inshallah.
everyone made the most of their Ramadan. You know?
Inshallah, their Ramadan gets accepted.
Subscribe, like, and comment. You know. Also,
Inshallah.
shout out Billy Deep for taking care of us when we were there.
Yeah.
Wallah, it was actually
Yeah.
awesome.
Alhamdulillah. You guys will enjoy it. There's going to be a lot more holidays from us coming soon. Make sure you guys stay consistent after Ramadan. The best way to stay consistent is listen to us every Monday, and you won't go astray.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, that's a big statement, my friend. May Allah
And
guide us all
I
onto the right
retract
path.
it.
No, but yeah, like Ashraf was saying, like and subscribe. Yeah, and if you want to see the vlog, 100 likes. Done.
No, whoa.
200 likes.
Keep going.
Bro, relax. Go 50 followers.
300.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you, Allah.
He's bagging our followers, bro.